Hi everyone, how are y'all? Once again, thank you so much for all the love, support. Basically, over the last few episodes, we've just had a bit of change. We're just trying something new. Thank you for your comments. I really appreciate it. Always want to learn as well, whether we're doing things right, we're doing things or what we can improve on. So thank you so much. Because of you, I'm always trying to be better at what I do, and also what I do is to basically help you guys out. So this is the bonus lesson. So thank you again for all the support. So once again, welcome to Learning with Lennie. It's bonus lesson 26. So as you know, we started this bonus lesson to help anybody who's starting off YouTube, who's already on YouTube and needs a bit of push or help. People who actually need a bit of assistance and guidance in terms of knowing what needs to be done and how can they improve as well. So I hope it really helps you. And that was the main intention, and I try my best to really learn as much as possible so that when I pass the message across, I hope it gets through and it helps you guys out as well. So once again, thank you for watching, and basically the topic that we have for today is how to avoid copyright on YouTube. As you know, when you actually do things on YouTube, you need to take a bit of precautions because of the fact that anything can either stop your content, could delete your content when you actually don't do the right things. So the first thing here is only use content you've created yourself. So for example, like what you're watching right now is a content that I do. I do it every week. I do it maybe even twice a week. I create content where people learn from it. So it's my own voice. It's my own content, and whatever you see, basically, you do it yourself. So always make sure when you create content, try to create as much as possible that is yourself, because that's going to help you to actually have no issues in terms of copyright issues. Okay. Second thing, stick with the fair use policy. So always make sure that what you're doing, you use it fairly, or have content that you put on that is it's basically free to be used, and it does not belong to anybody who's going to come back and hurt you or take ownership for it. Okay. The third thing here is obtain music from royalty-free music sites or stores. Okay, so there's two kinds of things. One is royalty-free. The other one is royalty managed. So royalty-free, you can use it. There's no issues to it. Royalty managed, you pay a certain amount. You can only use it for a certain time period. And if you continue using it, then you've got to be liable for it. So you got to pay for it. If not, they're going to take ownership of it as well. So you got to understand that. Don't create content where after I recently just got a message, an email, content that we created to thank everybody around the world, all the countries. I hope you remember that content. So somebody at YouTube actually emailed me saying that somebody has taken ownership of the music in that video. But the thing is, that's a video that I just wanted to thank everyone. So it's not monetized, so I'm really okay with it. So it's sort of like, I take half credit and the other person takes the half credit as well. So that's fair. That's really what you call a fair use kind of policy. But if the intention is for you to monetize your content, then make sure that you don't have anything that's going to jeopardize it. Okay. Number 4 here, officially license your music. So if you have music that you want to be in your content, make sure it's your own music. Make sure you license it, because if it's not, then what happens is somebody's going to take ownership for it. Just because of that small issue, what happens is your whole content's going to be taken down if you want to monetize it, but at the end of the day that person is taking half ownership of it. Then you're not going to be able to monetize it together. I mean, you can monetize it together, so the person takes half and you take half, or you want full ownership of it but the other person takes ownership of the music. Then you've got to be able to delete that and that's going to be hard for you if it's something that has already achieved a lot of viewerships, has been out there. If it goes viral, it's even worse, because that could really take a lot back from you. Okay, so always make sure that if it's your own music, license it. If it's not, make sure it's free, so that you don't get entangled in the middle of the whole situation. Okay. The fifth thing here is review and retain licensing agreements. So always make sure that, you know, if you are doing anything, right, always make sure you're reading all these licensing agreements, understand every single terms and conditions applied, because at the end of the day, you got to be able to understand that everybody wants to make money out of the platforms you are on. Everybody wants to make sure that what you do is right, make sure that it passes the message across. So always remember that you got to review it, and you got to be able to retain it. So doing a video where you can retain it is the best. Doing a video where you're not sure of what you're doing and tomorrow it hits you back, that's going to cost you a lot, because if, like, again, I repeat myself, if your video is good, if the content is great, it goes viral, or you have a lot of viewerships, you know, so at the end of the day, you're going to lose a lot of money. So what I mean here is very simple. If you want to avoid copyright issues, it's only so that you can move forward. So you got to put this in your mind. If you're making $7.10 for 1,000 views, just imagine if you, sorry, for 100 views, just imagine if you are going to be able to make 1,000,000 views, you know, how much money you would have lost. Okay, so think about that. Let it sink in. Understand that if you create content, create your own kind of content. If you have music, license it, or if you have music, make sure it's free to use, and always make sure that you are at the forefront of what you do. Make sure that you understand what you do, and the most important thing is making sure that you are successful as a YouTube creator. Okay, the main reason why you're called a creator is because you create things. Okay, so it's not about taking somebody else's work, it's not about using somebody else's work, it's about you creating content that is going to be out there. It engages with people, and people understand it, people love it, people share it, people like it. You know, and that's why people subscribe to your channel as well. Okay, so I hope this helps. I hope this makes sense. As much as I'd love to help you guys out, you know, bear in mind that what I try to do is I try to make sure that you know, my videos are easy to understand. I make sure that, you know, it's easy to use it, and it's easy to become a creator or become a content creator. Okay, so again, if this makes sense, please like it, please share it, please comment below what kind of other topics you would like help in. Tell me where you're from. I'd love to hear, as I said before. Thank you so much all over the world. You know, you guys are awesome. From Berlin, from Russia, from you know, everywhere around the world. It's just too many now that, you know, it's really hard to put every single country in the mind, because I'm from a small country called Malaysia. So, you know, it's just nice to see that, you know, we've expanded throughout the world. So thank you once again. Please, I want to thank each and every one of you who've watched right until now. So once again, share it, like it, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. Okay, how you can help people is by sharing it. Okay, so thank you once again. I hope this helps, and I will see you in the next lesson.